Neighborhood communal bathhouses called Sento have become a rare sight. There are now moves to unearth new value for this centuries-old bathing culture.
Welcome.
This is Inari, a well-known Sento in downtown Tokyo, opened 110 years ago. On the wall is a painting of Mount Fuji. Inari has the ambience of the quintessential Sento. It was included in the US-based World Monuments Fund's 2020 watch list as a historical structure in urgent need of restoration and preservation. With financial support from the organization, they strengthened the building's earthquake resistance and repaired related facilities. Why did a US cultural foundation take an interest in Sento?
Sento is a business rarely seen in other countries, and I believe they felt it was something that shouldn't be allowed to just fade away, and decided to choose us.
Sento have started generating interest outside of Japan, but the number of these bathhouses have declined to 1/10 of what it was at the peak due to a loss in patrons and the development of rival facilities. Amid this, in Harajuku, Tokyo, a bustling hub of young people and foreign tourists, a long-standing Sento is constructing its second bathhouse in a commercial building that opened in April. Kosugi Yu is a 90-year-old Sento in Koenji, Tokyo. On this day, they held an explanatory meeting for people wanting to work at the soon-to-be-opened Harajuku facility.
We're going to start from year zero to build a Sento rooted in Harajuku.
The third-generation proprietor, Yusuke Hiramatsu, has previous experience starting an entrepreneurial venture. He spoke passionately to the 4 participants about his aims in opening a bathhouse in Harajuku.
We're opening in Harajuku to get all kinds of people who haven't yet gone to a Sento to really understand its value. We want to promote the value and the culture of Sento to society and the world.
I'm excited to see the collaboration of good old Kosugi Yu and trend-setting Harajuku.
Today is the chill-out bath.
Kosugi Yu serves 400 to 500 bathers on weekdays. On weekends and holidays, it's bustling much like a convenience store with about 1,000 customers a day. Sento has the image of being a place for the elderly, but half of Kosugi Yu's bathers are young people in their 30s and below. A dedicated staff proactively promotes the Sento on social media. They also hold events such as concerts in the bathhouse to draw in young people.
Their Instagram posts caught my eye, and I was really drawn to the atmosphere of the building.
During COVID, I spent a lot of time at home alone and didn't have contact with other people. It's not like I talk to people just because I come to a Sento, but I think it's a place where you naturally feel as if you have a connection with others.
Mr. Hiramatsu says after the pandemic, young people have become more familiar with Sento.
I think the pandemic was a time when there was a drastic change to communication. The purpose of Sento isn't necessarily about communication, but when you come here, You see familiar faces. You have eye contact with others and say hi. Or you overhear casual conversations among regulars. It's a place where you can feel a loose connection between person and person. The young generation, as well as people of various ages, tell us that there's something very therapeutic about this place, and they feel saved in a way.
Moves are being seen across the industry of carrying out innovative renovations of Sento with young people in mind and renewing the image that many had of bathhouses until now. This is Egotayu, located in a semi-underground section of an apartment building. Using indirect lighting, they gave the bathing area a cave-like atmosphere. This is Matsunoyu, which carried out a renovation on the occasion of its 100th anniversary and reopened in the autumn of 2023. Previously, the base color was white, but the new bathing area has dark blue tiles. A low wall has been set up in front of the bathtub, allowing people to soak in the hot water out of view of others in the showering section.
It used to look like an old bathhouse from the Showa era, but after the renovation, the atmosphere has completely changed and I see more young people.
There are Sento out there that are brightly lit, but this is my first time coming to one with a completely different image, and it feels very new.
They say young customers have increased by about 50% since the renovation. Overcoming the pandemic, Sento are continuing to evolve. Their steaming mission to attract new fans shows no signs of cooling anytime soon.